It's not Michael Jackson, right? That's the only Jackson I know, I think. Okay, so here underline orange means subject, pink object, verb is blue. Okay, so we're gonna go through it together. So if I read too fast, please stop me. And also if you have any questions, then let me know at any time. We're all here to learn together. So 널 울려버린 내가 참 미웠었어. 상처만 남긴 실수를 원망했어. 이제 너 없인 의미를 잃은 이름 다시 불러줘. So I didn't pronounce H here. I didn't say 일흔. I said 잃은. 잃은 이름. This one also you drag the S. 없인. Like she sound. 없인. So going back here, 널 울려버린 내가 참 미웠었어. Think of this as just one sentence. 안녕 로드리고, welcome back. 선생님 친구는요, 오늘 참여 못했어요? 선생님 친구, 누구요? 제 친구요? 여기 다 my friends. We all know Jackson appreciates how hard it is to learn Korean. Who? Like Michael Jackson? 널 울려버린 내가 참 미웠었어. So 널 start with 널. So as you know, 너 with R underneath. 너 with R underneath. This is object particle. Yeah, did I mention that? My friend? Not sure. Where's your friend, Rodrigo? Nabi she. You is object. You. 울려버린. Oh, you mean the friend. You mean the guy who lives in South Korea. I'm gonna have a separate streaming. I actually haven't asked him yet. I'm gonna ask him to be on this show because it's gonna be a full interview. So today we do this. Maybe I will ask him and see when he's free. And also he lives in South Korea, so it's like the opposite, day and night. Right now for there it's like 1 a.m. So we figure it out. Oh, you remember. 울려버리다. That's the verb with and underneath. In this case, this is making the verb into an adjective. 울려버리다. Look up the verb. 울려버리다. So you guys know 울리다. 울리다. 버리다 has a meaning of throw away. But when it's used with another verb, it doesn't mean throw away anymore. Sometimes it works well if I use away or off. But in this case, you don't even need to worry about it. 울리다. 울리다 is make somebody cry. Like Rachel said, 울다 is cry. 울리다, make somebody cry. So, made you cry in this case, right? Made you cry. But this is an adjective to describe what comes after. In this case, it's next line. 내가. 내가 is 나 plus 아. 나 plus 가. This is a subject particle. I, right? Subject particle I. I who made you cry. So I'm gonna think of this as adjective clause, this whole thing. I who made you cry. I under no also give a sense of to you, for you. Not really. Depends on what verb is integrated into. In this case, cry, make somebody cry. So made you cry. This is just an object. You can be an object or subject in English. That's why it's kind of confusing. But in this case, it's you as an object. If I want to say to you, 너에게, or for you, 너를 위해. It really depends on the context. I think it makes sense to just go with, in this case, made you cry. This is past tense, made you cry. So I as a subject, 참, truly. Truly as an adverb. Do you know 참이슬? Probably Rodrigo knows. 참이슬. 참이슬 is the brand name for soju in Korea. Soju is the alcohol that Korean people drink. It's rice wine in cold temperature. One of the brand is 참이슬. It's a true dew. Means very refreshing. 참 is a truly, genuinely. 미웠었어. This is the main verb, right? 미웠었어. Two past tense. So think of this as had done in English term. I had what? 밉다 verb. Look up the verb 밉다. It comes up as to be upsetting or to be unpleasant. But we interpret it like Rachel said, to hate. I hated myself. But in grammatically, I was unpleasant, as in I hated myself. I who made you cry was truly unpleasant, meaning I who made you cry truly hated myself. 난 내가 미워. I hate myself. Okay? 상처만 남긴 실수를 원망했어. This one sentence. 상처만 남긴 실수를 원망했어. 상처. What is 상처? 안녕하세요, 유미 씨. 반가워요. Welcome back. 상처만. This is only, right? Only wound. 상처 means wound. We don't know if this is subject or object now. Depends on what is related to the verb. 남기다. This is a verb with adjective. This one N makes the verb into an adjective. 남기다. Look up the verb. 남기다. 남기다 is to leave. Leave what? Wound. So I'm thinking that 상처, this is the object. Because a wound leaves. It's kind of weird. Leaves wound. But since 남긴 is an adjective to describe what comes after, in this case, 실수를, that's the object noun. Because we know 를 is object particle, right? 를 is object particle. 실수, that's mistake. Mistake that left wound. Only wound. So this thing is adjective clause. I have a question about when you call a name. For example, you see a friend in the street, you want to call him. What's the difference between I and she? What is she? Oh, you mean like double S. She, right? I is used after syllable that ends with a consonant. So my name is 인영. I have circle, consonant, ng sound, right? 인영. So somebody will call me 인영아. And your name Helen, right? Helena. But like Nikki, your friend, it ends with a vowel. So I'm gonna call her Nikiya. Ya instead of a. But what you're asking is double S and E. She, right? 인영 씨, 헬렌 씨, 니키 씨, right? Double S E she. That is just kind of respectful way to call somebody. For example, in English, Mr., Miss, Mrs., those things. But she doesn't have gender. It can be used for man and woman, you know, whatever you want to do. She is like the title but respectful, but doesn't really have the title per se that we know what their work position is. So you wouldn't use she between friends. Okay, so you're gonna call Nikki, Nikia. Nikki will call you Helena. Okay, good question. So 상처만 남긴 실수로 원망했어. 원망하다 verb in the past tense. 원망하다. Look up the verb. 원망하다. This one, to resent. The first one, Nikki, yeah. Yeah, the first one is correct. So, we don't know what the subject is. I resented mistake. That left just wound. Only wound. Okay? I'm thinking I is the subject, which is omitted. I resented mistakes that left wound. This one only. 이제 너 없인 의미를 잃은 이름. 다시 불러줘. Think of this as one sentence. 이제 너 없인 이제. What is 이제? What's the difference between 이제 and 지금? Both are nouns, which is now, right? 이제, now, going forward. Transition now. 지금, now as in present now. So in this case, now, going forward, exactly, shows the transition. Now going forward, you 없인, without you. But this is making it an adjective to describe 의미 in this case, which is below. 의미를, meaning, 을, object particle, meaning without you, meaning that doesn't have you. Now going forward. 잃은, 이름. This one is again 잃다 verb with adjective. 은 makes the verb into an adjective. 잃다. Look up the verb 잃다. 잃다. This is to lose. Lose as an adjective to describe 이름. 이름이 뭐예요? What's your name? So name that lost. Meaning, right? Reason is 이유. 의미 is meaning. Name that lost meaning. But what kind of meaning? That doesn't we think of it as without you going forward. Why is it 없이 not 없선? We don't say 없선. Yeah. Let me think. That's a good question. I think it's because you don't conjugate it in order to make a verb into an adjective. Let's say 먹다, 먹은, or 자다, 잔. In this case, 없다, why didn't we use 없는? That's the question, right? I think it's more like shortened from 없이는. So you're not gonna conjugate it. 없이는. So look up the word 없이는. 없이는 is shortened to 없인. I think it's because 없이 by itself has meaning of without. But in this case, 는 doesn't mean I have to fix what I told you then, because it's not correct. 없이는, think of this as for. As for. I thought this is the adjective, but you're correct because you probably confused why it's not 없선. But in this case, it's 없이 by itself. This one is without. 는 is as for without you. Compared to being with you, as for without you. 가리다. Does it make sense? 네, I do lives every day. 알겠어요? 네, it actually has to be 없이, without you. But 없이는 shortened to 없인. As for, compared to being with you, but in this case, without you. Name that lost meaning. But we don't know if the name is the object or subject. We just don't know. Depends on what comes after. 다시 불러줘. What is 불러줘? Look up the verb 부르다. 부르다. 부르다 becomes 불러 and 줘. This is 주다. 주다 doesn't have meaning of to give anymore. When it's used with another verb, it means something else. 안녕하세요, 나비씨. 반가워요. When 주다 is used with another verb, it means favor for the verb. Call as a favor. 부르다, call. We know that this is call because 이름 is there based on the context. To blow, that's 불다. 불다. In this case, 부르다. Call someone's name, we don't know whose name. Call the name again. What kind of name? That lost meaning without you going forward. Going back, 널 울려버린 내가 참 미웠었어. I had hated myself truly. But why? I who made you cry. Hated myself. 상처만 남긴 실수를 원망했어. I is omitted. I resented the mistake that left only wound. Probably to you. I left a wound to you, right? 이제 너 없인 의미를 잃은 이름 다시 불러줘. I guess this name is my name. Because he's saying that he left a wound. That's why he hated himself. And the name is lost meaning. So he is begging, please call for me. Call again the name that lost meaning without you going forward. Now going forward. So maybe they broke up. So the name doesn't have meaning anymore because it's not with you anymore, right? So I'm gonna play. I like their dance and rhythm. So catchy. So 치명적인 내 mistake. 네가 없는 나는 fake. 빛이 없는 하늘 black. 의미조차 없는 매일. It seems like a lot of sentence doesn't have verbs anymore. 치명적인 내 mistake. Verb is missing. So let's just go with be verb. It is what? My mistake. So they used English word as part of Korean. It's my mistake. What kind of mistake? 치명적인. This one 치명적이다 with an underneath to describe the noun. 치명적인 is fatal as an adjective. Fatal. It's my fatal mistake. Okay? 네가 없는 나는 fake. Again, let's go with be verb. So at least this one has a subject here. 네가 없는. Let's go with that first. 네가. This is a subject particle. 네 is you, right? You as a subject. 없는. 없다 verb with 는 as an adjective. Look up the verb 없다. 없다 is very common verb. It's the opposite meaning of 있다. Right? 없다. That is not to exist. Correct. Or not to have. There are many meanings, right? So we don't know what to go with based on the context because we don't know the meaning, the full meaning yet. 없는 나는. This is another subject because 는 is a subject particle. I am fake, right? But I doesn't have you. This one is subject, but why in English sounds like it's the object? I doesn't have you. Because 없다 verb doesn't require an object noun. That's why in Korean sentence, it is always gonna be subject, even though in English can be interpreted as an object. I doesn't have you. That makes more sense than you doesn't have. It's weird, right? I who doesn't have you is fake. Difference between 있다 and 이에요. There are two different verbs. Okay, I'm gonna go with this blue. 있다 is to exist, to have. 이에요 is be verb. am is are. Those are be verbs. This one is used after consonant. 저는 인형이에요. 저는 Shelly ends with a vowel. You're gonna use 예요. This is be verb. am is are in polite speech. Okay? I am 인형. 저는 인형이에요. I am Shelly. 저는 Shelly예요. This is consonant and vowel. Okay? And 있다 is totally different verb. Don't get confused with it. 있다 is to exist or to have or there is, there are. But sometimes it's used as be verb. For example, I am home. Right? I am home. In English, you say I am home. It actually means I exist at home. I am at home. In Korean, be verb, it's only used with I equals another one. Noun equals another noun. I am Shelly. I equals Shelly. 이것은 차예요. This equals tea. But when you say I am home, it doesn't mean I equals home. It's I exist at home, right? So that's why it's kind of confusing because it's interpreted in English as am in that case. There's me at home. That's good. Okay. So 빛이 없는 하늘 black. Again, let's think of this as, let's say, beaver or something. 하늘 is black. What kind of sky? 빛이 없는. 없는, the same verb as this one, right? But doesn't have what? Light. Again, this is subject particle because 없다 doesn't require an object noun. Okay? So these ones are adjective clause to describe what comes after. I that doesn't have you, sky that doesn't have light. Okay? 의미조차 없는 매일. Another same verb. Think of there is some kind of verb. It's everyday. What kind of everyday? 없는, we know that doesn't have what? 의미. We know that this is subject just because of the verb. Like I said, doesn't require an object noun. Doesn't have 의미. We talked about that earlier. 의미 is meaning, right? Everyday that doesn't have meaning. 조차 is, I looked it up to explain to you better. It says postpositional particle to indicate an inclusion of extreme cases that are generally hard to predict. But I'm gonna go with even in English. Even. Even meaning. Every that doesn't have even meaning. Yeah. So 치명적인 내 mistake. It's my mistake that is fatal. 네가 없는 나는 fake. I am fake. But I who doesn't have you. 빛이 없는 하늘 black. The sky is black, but what kind of sky? Sky that doesn't have light. 의미조차 없는 매일. It's every day that doesn't have even meanings. Or doesn't even have meanings. Okay, so this is kind of dark. Let's go back to the first one. This is kind of breakup, sadness. So he's telling her to call my name. And the second one, like regretful and also very dark. 없는 could not be replacing option in this case. In this case, okay, let's go back. 없이 is used as without. Okay, 없이, without. Don't worry about n. N in this case is as for comparison. 없이 is without. In this case, 없다, to not exist, to not have. 는 makes the verb into an adjective, present tense. There are multiple ways to make verbs into an adjective. Also depends on the tenses. In this case, 는, present tense. When you add 는 to the verb root, that becomes adjective in present tense. Okay? So this case 없이 는, in this case 는, right? As for. It's like comparison. So think about just 없이, which is without. 없는 is to not have as an adjective. Okay, love it. This song was requested by Nim. I don't know how to pronounce it. Requested by Minnie I got 7. somebody who's a big fan of GOT7. So the ID has GOT7. Minnie, I got 7. It's pretty cool. I love this band, but this music is really sick in a good way. Okay, number 3. 철없던 bad guy. 오, 널 울린 대가. I don't pronounce it as 대가. It's 대가. Almost like there is S underneath. 대가. Oh girl, 떠나지 말고 돌아와줘. I was a fool. So at the end they're saying I was a fool. It's pretty cool. So 철없던 bad guy. Also a lot of omitted verb here. A lot of omitted verb. It's the bad guy. What kind of bad guy? 철없던. 철없다. So when you look up the noun, 철 has many different meanings. It's like iron and things like that. Iron, you know, literally 철. In this case, it's more like expression. 철없다 means to be not mature. It's like somebody who's not, it's not about age. It's like acting like someone who's not mature. So 철없다, to be not mature. If I say 철있다, you have maturity, meaning you're very mature, not about the age, like I said. Or another way to say 철들다, it's the expression 철들다, to become mature. So you can tell somebody who you thought always like kid, you know, 너 철들었다. You became really grown up. 철들었다. You became grown up, you became mature. So 철없던 in this case. This is one way to make verb into an adjective for past tense. 가리다. You get that? Make verb into an adjective for past tense. Okay? So bad guy who used to be. Think of it that way. The bad guy who used to be not mature. Probably I was the bad guy. That's what he's saying. 널 울린 대가. 널. This is you as object, right? Object particle. 널 울리다 verb again. 울리다 and underneath makes a adjective. Make somebody cry, right? Made you cry. So this is also another way to make verb into an adjective for past tense. Done has meaning of almost like used to. This is just past tense. 대가, a noun. Look up the noun 대가. 대가 is price. It's not about the price that you pay at grocery store. 대가 is the price that you pay as a consequences. Okay? This is consequence price. Because I made you cry. The price that I made you cry. So this one is also describing bad guy. 떠나지 말고 돌아와줘. There is a conjunction. 떠나지 말고 돌아와줘. What's the conjunction? When I say there is a conjunction means there are multiple clauses. Clause connecting another clause. So you may find two verbs, like one main verb per clause. Go. Nikki is correct. Go is and. 떠나지 말고. 떠나다. Look up the verb 떠나다. 지 말다. This is stop or don't. Don't 떠나다. What is 떠나? To leave. Don't leave and 돌아와줘. This verb has three verbs that combined. Ready? For me, I like to break it down so that it's easier for you to understand. Because Korean words are always, I think somebody said mathematical. We take off from here to here and then combine them almost. 돌다, this is spin, becomes 돌아. 오다 verb, 줘. Spin, come, give, right? But like Rodrigo said, there is no give anymore. 주다 is used with another verb. It means favor for this verb. So spin and come becomes come back, return. 돌아와줘, come back for me as a favor. 떠나지 말고 돌아와줘. Don't leave and come back for me. Okay? 철없던 bad guy. I'm guessing I am, right? I'm the bad guy who used to be not mature. Because he made her cry, right? 널 울린 대가. The price that I made you cry. We don't know what the verb is. 떠나지 말고 돌아와줘. Don't leave and come back for me. Okay, so number 4. 네가 사라진 이유로 사라져. 나의 이유도 그땐 미처 몰랐어. Okay, so as you know, it's lyrics. So sometimes the verb is linked to the whatever comes before or after. Sometimes it's reverse. So we have to figure out based on the context. So let's figure out together. 네가. 네가, as you know, this is subject particle. 네가, you, as a subject. 사라진 이유로. So 사라지다. Verb with adjective. So this one, think of this grammar as since. Adjective, verb adjective 이후로. Think of this as since. Since what? You disappeared. 사라지다. Disappear. Since you disappeared, what? 사라져. We don't know why they repeated the same verb. 사라지다. Disappeared. We don't know what the subject is. Real subject. Maybe I disappeared. Since you disappeared, I also disappeared. Maybe. So this is the verb. I'm gonna just put dot here. 나의 이유도. 나의. This is possessive. So I didn't say 의. Possessive sounds like 에. 나의 이유도. What is that? My 이유. Reason. 도. This is, what's 도? I like to go through multiple different things. When I go through 도, 도 is what? Also, right? 더, what's 더? Or to, it's good. 더, more. Okay? What is 다? All. What is WD? 또. Again, right? They all use very commonly, so it's all good to know. 나이도, my reason also. But we don't know if this is subject or object yet, right? 그땐 미처 몰랐어. 그땐. That time with subject particle. Like 없인, earlier we talked about, we carried that, 없인. In that case also this is comparison. That time. Comparing to now. 그땐, that time. As for that time, 미처 몰랐어. 미처. What is 미쳐? It's not 미치다, like going crazy. This is another word, 미쳐. Beforehand. Beforehand. 미쳐. 몰랐어. What is 몰랐어? The verb is 모르다 verb. 모르다. Look up the verb 모르다 becomes 몰라. Present tense. Past tense 몰랐어. Didn't know, right? Past tense didn't know. We don't know what the subject is. We know that this may be object. I didn't know my reason. Now we figured out. As for the time, I didn't know. I also didn't know my reason beforehand. I didn't know it. 네가 사라진 이유로 사라져. I'm gonna think of it as one sentence. Since you disappeared, I disappeared. I omitted. 나의 이유도 그땐 미처 몰랐어. I also didn't know my reason beforehand. As for that time. Wow, I love this part. I want to dance like this. I interpret it as since you disappeared, my reason also disappeared. 안녕하세요, 블랑카 씨. 반가워요. 일로넬 씨, 반가워요. Maybe. Like I said, Blanca, I actually don't know. That's why lyrics has multiple interpretations since it's poetic. Maybe you're right. Since you disappeared, my reason also disappeared. For that time, I didn't know beforehand. Maybe that works too. Good point. Blanca, maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe what you said can be interpreted that way. Or like what I said, since you disappear, I disappear. Really depends on how you want to go about it. Like I said, lyrics can be reversed. Maybe the way you said this is reversed. My reason also disappeared. 안녕하세요, 민니 씨. Finally we see you. Everybody's asking who requested this song. You made it. Thanks for joining the live. So I guess takeaway for what you think is right. Either way works. So number 5. So now we go to number 5. 네가 부르는 okay. 네가 부르는 나의 이름이 듣고 싶어 너의 목소리 몰랐어 얼마나 그리워할지 돌아와줘. So that's the thing. There are many ways to interpret lyrics. 네가 부르는 나의 이름이 듣고 싶어 너의 목소리 몰랐어 얼마나 그리워할지 돌아와줘. Maybe if I go with the way Blanca explained, makes more sense here. Because 듣다 is listen, makes more sense to listen voice rather than name, right? So let's go with the way Blanca explained for above. Maybe go with the same structure. 네가 부르는 나의 이름이. So in that case, if I think that this is the verb for this, then maybe verb is missing for this, right? 네가 부르는. We know this is subject. You. 네가. 부르는. We went through that verb. 부르다, call as an adjective. 부르는. This is an adjective for present tense. 나의 이름이. Like I said, 나의 possessive. So sounds like 에. 이름이. This is subject particle 이, right? 이름 name. My name that you call, right? Adjective clause to describe this. My name that you call. And then missing verbs. Maybe go with be. No, maybe not be. I don't know. Just missing verb. 듣고 싶어 너의 목소리. 듣고 싶어. 듣다 verb. Look up the verb. 듣다. 듣다. 노래를 듣다. Listen to music. In this case, listen to 너의 목소리. So let's say it's reversed. Your voice, but the voice, but you're the voice. It's specifying the noun, the voice. So it's reversed in Korean structure. We will probably say 너의 그 목소리 듣고 싶어. But since it's lyrics, sometimes they're reversed. 안녕 슈밤, 오랜만이야. Welcome back. 고 싶다, this is verb ending want to. I is missing. I want to listen to the voice. That voice. 몰랐어. What? 몰랐어 얼마나 그리워할지. 몰랐어. This is from the verb 모르다 in the past tense. 몰랐어. I didn't know. I didn't know what? G. This one, adjective G. Think of this as what? Grammar, whether or not. Right? Normally it's used with I know whether or not, blah blah. Or I didn't know whether or not, blah blah blah. Right? But in this case, it's used with 얼마나, how much. When it's used with this type of word, how much, or things like that, then you don't have to say whether or not. It doesn't make sense. So I didn't know how much what? 그리워하다. I didn't know how much who misses who. Probably I didn't know how much I would miss you. Yeah. 그립다 by itself is to miss. 그리워하다 has meaning of to be missing. Almost. I didn't know how much I would. This is future adjective, but it is past and main verb is past. So I'm gonna go with would. I didn't know how much I would be missing you. You omitted. 돌아와줘. Again, the same verb. Please come back for me as a favor. Yeah. 네가 부르는 나의 이름이 My name that you call. Missing verb. 듣고 싶어 너의 목소리. I want to, right? Listen to the voice. 몰랐어 얼마나 그리워할지. I didn't know how much I would be missing you. You omitted. 돌아와줘. Come back for me. Please give me one more chance. They broke up really hard and he is missing her so much. Okay, number 5. Rap is coming up later. So here, number 6. It's not fair he's even a good actor. Wow. Who? Someone's an actor? Okay. You mean Jackson, right? 불완전했던 내가 널 만난 뒤 완성을 꿈꿔 퍼즐을 찾은 듯이 너여야만 해. 불완전했던 내가 널 만난 뒤 완성을 꿈꿔. I'm gonna just go with this one sentence. 불완전했던. Okay. 불완전하다 verb with past here. 불완전했. That's already past tense. But verb root from the past tense conjugated verb. But I don't say 불완전했어던, right? It's 불완전했던. 불완전하다. 완전 has meaning of complete. 완전해. To be complete. 불 has meaning of negation. So incomplete. What's not complete? 내가. Describing what comes after, in this case 내가. This is I as a subject. I who used to be incomplete. Right? 널 만난 뒤. 널. You. As an object. 만난 뒤. 만나다 verb. ND. So this is adjective with D. Think of this grammar as after. After what? Meeting new. After I met you, but who? I, who used to be incomplete, met you. Let's do it again. After I, who used to be incomplete, met you. That I 완성, completion as object. Completion, 꿈꿔. 꿈꾸다 verb. Look up the verb, 꿈꾸다. 꾸다 by itself is dream as a verb. You can make a noun by adding am underneath to the verb root, 꿈. That becomes a noun, which is dream. We say dream a dream. That becomes one verb, 꿈꾸다, to dream. Okay? So after I, who used to be incomplete, met you, the same subject, I'm assuming, that I dream completion. He was incomplete before I met you, but now I dream about completion. 퍼즐을 찾은 듯이 너여야만 해. Let's say this is one sentence. 퍼즐을 찾은 듯이, 퍼즐을, object particle. 아니에요. Okay, puzzle. This is the same English word puzzle, right? 을, object particle. 찾다 verb. 찾다. Like I said, 듯이. Have you go through that before? I think we went through it in the other streams. 듯이. Think of this as what? As if. 찾다 is to find, right? As if I find puzzles. Adjective, verb adjective, 듯이, that becomes as if. This is a grammar. As if I is omitted, I find puzzles. 너여야만 해. There are a lot of things that combined here. 너여야만 해. Let's say 이어야만 해. Okay? 이어. It's shortened to 여. Okay? This is be verb. 야하다. What is 야하다? I'm gonna just use a different color. 야하다. Oh, writing too low? Okay. Sorry. 이어, let's say this is B verb, shortened to 여. 야하다. Have to, right? Have to be. But only. Only. So, you is object. It has to be only you. Okay. Verb with 야해, have to. This means only, right? It has to be only you. As if I find puzzle. 불완전했던 내가 널 만난 뒤 완성을 꿈꿔. I who used to be incomplete after I met you. That same I dream completion. 퍼즐 찾은 듯이 너여야만 해. As if I find puzzle. It has to be only you. Okay, there. So number 7, it's a wrap. Very fast, right? 선명해진 기억. 느끼고 있어 난 너라는 기적. 네가 내 이름 부른 순간 이제서야 나는 의미를 찾았어. 선명해진 기억. 선명해지다 verb with an underneath to make an adjective. 선명해지다. Look up the verb. 선명해지다. So whenever I told you 지다 as a part of verb, it means to be passively done, to become clear, 선명하다. That is to be clear, to be evident. Okay? By having 지다, it is become. That's right. Become clear. What kind of, in this case, 기억? I mean, we don't know what the verb is. So we don't know if this is an object or subject. So 느끼고 있어. I don't think it's related to this. In the same structure as Blanca mentioned, then this is just empty verbs. The memory that became clear. Describing 기억, right? 기억 is memory. 느끼고 있어. 느끼다 verb, but 고 있어. What is 고 있어? It's used after verb root. 느끼다. 느끼다, to feel. But feel plus 고 있다. What is 고 있어? This is ing tense, to be feeling. Present progressive. That's right. So, we don't know which one he's talking about. To be feeling what? 난 너라는 기적? Maybe that? We can only assume together. 난 is, we know this is subject. I, 너라는, 너, object, 라는. To be called with adjective. Think of this as called. In this case, it's not about to call somebody. It's to be called as you. To be called you. 기적. Miracle, that's called you. Maybe that. This whole thing is reversed. If we think that way, I am feeling the miracle called you or named. The miracle is called you. It's very like loving. I am feeling The miracle called you. 네가 내 이름 부른 순간 이제서야 나는 의미를 찾았어. Think of this as one sentence. 네가 subject because 가 is subject particle. You 내 이름 부른 순간 I know this because I know this as an object because I know this verb. What is 부르다? We went through it. 부르다 is call. You call my name. That's why this is an object, right? You call my name. But en 순간. 부르다 becomes an adjective to describe 순간. The moment. 순간 is the moment. The moment that you call my name. 이제 we talked about it is now going forward. 이제서야 together. 이제서야 I had to think about it. This is also now. But it sounds like someone has been waiting for a while. Now as in it's not about only just transition. 이제 by itself is now going forward, right? 이제서야 sounds like now. Finally now. I've been waiting. 이제서야 has the meaning of finally now. 나는 의미를 찾았어. 나 is subject. 의미를 object because object particle. 찾았어. 찾다 verb. Past tense. Find, right? So found. I finally now found the meaning. The moment you call my name. He's been waiting for her to call his name, right? He was begging, please call my name, right? But the moment you call my name, finally now, I found meaning. Earlier he said there was no meaning because you don't call my name, right? So now he's got the meaning back. 선명해진 기억, the memory that became clear. 느끼고 있어 난 너라는 기적. I'm feeling the miracle. So I am feeling the miracle called you. 네가 내 이름 부른 순간 이제서야 나는 의미를 찾았어. The moment you called my name, finally now I found the meaning. Another rap part. 8. 내 마음 밝혀주는 너의 flashlight. 밤하늘 별빛 수놓았던 your eyes. 내 귀를 타고 전해지는 목소리와 나를 숨쉬게 한 것 모든 너인걸. 내 마음 밝혀주는 너의 flashlight. 내 마음. This is 나의. I pronounce it as 나의. I possessive turns it into 내, right? My mind. But we don't know if this noun is an object or subject based on the verb 밝혀주다. 는 adjective, present tense. 밝히다 plus 주다. Like we talked about, 주 with another verb is a favor to do this verb, right? 밝히다. What's 밝히다? 밝히다. To brighten. 밝다 by itself, 밝다 is to be bright. 밝히다 is to brighten something. So we can guess 내 마음 must be an object. Brighten my mind. Since 밝혀주는 is an adjective, must be describing what comes after. 너의 flashlight, your flashlight. Your flashlight that brightens my mind. Make sense? 밤하늘 별빛 수놓았던 your eyes. 밤하늘 별빛. Holding together. 밤. What's 밤? Their two words are together. 밤, night. 하늘, sky. Night sky. They're combined. 밤 하늘 별빛. This is also noun plus noun. 별, what's 별? 별, star, 빛. It's light. So starlight, that's right. Night sky, starlight, 수놓았던. So this one we have to figure out if it's subject or object again. Based on the verb. 수놓았던. Past tense. Used to what? 수놓다. Look up the verb. 수놓다. 수놓다. This is to embroid. This is the poetic part about lyrics. So embroid, 밤하늘 별빛. We can think of this as an object. But who embroid? Of course it's poetic. Your eyes. Your eyes that embroid. Your sky, night sky starlight. So your eyes, like twinkling eyes, embroid the night sky starlight. It's very poetic, right? You can almost think that way, but no. This is poetic. It's lyrics. This one is describing your eyes. Your eyes that embroid. Night sky starlight. It's, you can imagine your eyes are so twinkling that it embroid the night sky starlight. 내 길을 타고 전해지는 목소리와 나를 숨쉬게 한 것 모두 너인걸. This is all poetic. 내 길을 타고 내 길을 를 object particle 내 뒤. This is 나의 the same thing. My ears. In English you say by default ears unless you want to say one ear, but we just say 귀. My ears what? 타고. 타다 verb and the same conjunction we went through. Go and nobody really says like that in speaking. 내 귀를 타고, like ride my ears. Do you guys say that? Ride my ears? It's poetic. Ride my ears and what? 전해지는 adjective. 전해지다. What's that? You can guess. 지 again. This is passively done. So 전하다. 전하다. That's passively done. 전하다 is to send. 전해지다 is to be sent. You can think of it as to be transmitted. Describing voice. Voice, right? 목소리. 목 has meaning of throat. 소리, sound. Throat sound is 목소리. 와, with, or and. We don't know what it is. The voice that's transmitted. We don't know what it is yet. Ride my ears and the voice, maybe with the voice that's transmitted. That makes more sense. Ride my ears with the voice that's transmitted. 나를 is me as object because 를 is object particle. 숨쉬게 하다. Think of this one. Adverb. 숨쉬다 with adverb. 한. But like I mentioned, adverb 하다, that's make adjective in English. Do adverb in Korean, make adjective in English. So do 숨쉬게 adverb, right? Meaning make me breathe. Make me breathe. Although breathe is not really adjective, but think of it that way. Make me breathe. 한 것. This is adjective with 것, describing 것. This is one way to make verb into a noun. So think of it as making me breathe. This is the subject now, I'm guessing. Making me breathe is all you. There are a lot of adjective here and there, right? 너인 걸. 걸, we know. This is, I used 걸 is 거 plus object particle. This is object noun. Subject, object. Be verb is missing. Let's say be verb is missing. Subject is the object. What? Making me breathe is 모든 너인 걸. 너이다. 이다 be verb describing this. Being you, being all you. Let me see my note. Did I write? Doesn't make sense. Making me breathe is all you. Oh, you know what? If I say 것이다, let's say like that. Think of it as it is that. It is that. It's all you that making me breathe. I use this one as for in my note. Really depends on how you want to interpret it. Even though there is no as for, let's think of this as for. Just for making context. It's that. It's all you. It's all you. As for making me breathe as a reason, okay? It's that, it's all you. For making me breathe. Oh, maybe for makes more sense. Let's remove as. It's that, it's all you for making me breathe. So technically, there is no main verb actually. You know that, right? This is 모두 너인 걸. This is this adjective clause describing this. And this adjective clause describing this. So there is no main verb. All thanks to you, okay? It normalizes the whole phrase attracted the verb and add to be be. So whole thing acts as a noun. Yeah. So this whole thing acts as a noun. 걸, this is object particle. This whole thing acts as a noun. But based on the context, it makes more sense to say for or thanks to. It's that it's all you for or thanks to making me breathe. Well, that's a hard one. The sentence structure is hard by itself, but also it's very poetic. It's on top of this, very extra hard. 내 마음 밝혀주는 너의 flashlight. Your flashlight that brightens my mind. 밤하늘 별빛 수놓았던 your eyes. Your eyes that used to embroider. Night sky starlight. 내 길을 타고 전해지는 목소리야. Ride my ears with voice that's transmitted. 나를 숨쉬게 한 건 모두 너인걸. It's all you. What's all you? Making me breathe. Making me breathe is all you. It's all because of you. Yeah. I like that. Making me breathe is all you, as in all because of you. Thanks to you. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna play 8. 8 was the hardest one so far. 9. 마지막 조각은 너. 날 완성시켜줘. 나의 전부는 너. And then the rest when you call my name. So 마지막 조각은 너. 마지막 조각은. We know this is subject because there is a subject particle. 마지막 조각. What's 마지막 조각? Last 조각. Piece. I think this is related to the puzzle they mentioned earlier. Maybe the last piece of puzzles. Last piece of puzzles, I think. You. We don't know the verb. Let's go with be verb. Last piece is you. I wanna put them together. Last piece of puzzle is you. 날 완성시켜줘. 날, me, right? R underneath is object particle. I object particle becomes me. Me what? 완성시켜줘. What's 완성시켜줘? 완성하다. This is to complete. 시키다 has meaning of, what did I say? 시키다. 나 치킨 좀 시켜줘. I'm hungry. Order me a chicken. 완성시켜줘. Complete and order together. Again, 줘, favor. Complete, order, favor. 완성시키다. Sometimes you're gonna see 시키다 as part of verb. It means have me completed. Think of it that way. 완성하다, 날 완성해줘 means literally simple, complete me. 완성시키다. It's more of the mission-oriented verb. 완성하다 is just to complete. 완성시키다 is like complete as a mission almost. So have me completed. Have me complete. For me as a favor, right? 나의 전부는 너. Verb is missing. Think of it as be verb. 나의 전부는 subject. 전부. 넌 나의 전부야. You're my entirety. Yeah, as a task, right? 시키다. Command. 나의 전부는 your entirety, your everything is you. My everything is you. My entirety is you. So you is, let's go with object. Right? 마지막 조각은 너. Last piece of puzzle is you. Last piece is you. 날 완성시켜줘. Complete me as a mission, as a task. 나의 전부는 너. My everything is you. When you call my name, it's all about calling name, right? So we have 3 more left. Now this is 10. We have up to 12. Okay? 10, 11, 12. 10. 설렜던 그날의 빛도. 영원을 말한 약속도 아직 내 안에 있어. 설렜던 그날의 빛도 설렜던 설레다 past tense used to be 설레다. What's that? 설레다. This is a feeling, emotion. 나 설레. I'm excited. It's to be excited. 설레다, but used to be excited what? The day's light. We don't know what the verb is here. It's missing. But based on I'm looking at do here. I feel like these are all connected to main verb. We can guess for now. The day's light, right? The day's possessive light, they used to be exciting. Also, which one? 설레다? Restless? 아니요. 쉬지 못하다. 쉬지 않은. That's like restless. 설레다 is literally to feel like butterfly in your stomach. 설레, like excited, looking forward to something. So the day's light they used to be exciting. 영원. 을. This is object particle. 영원. What's 영원? 영원히. We say a lot. 영원히. Forever. Right? 영원 as a noun. Eternity. Eternity. 말한 약속도. The verb 말하다. What's 말하다? This is adjective. To describe the noun. 말하다. Say eternity. To speak eternity. 약속. 약속해. Promise, right? This is as a noun, promise. Promise that said eternity. Meaning the promise that you said what? To stay forever, right? 아직 내 안에 있어. Still my inside. This is location particle. 있어. Main verb. What's 있다 verb? We went through it already. 있다, it's the opposite of 없다. To have. Right? I is missing. I'm guessing I is the subject. Okay? I have these inside me still. That's my guess. I don't know what you guys think. I have the day's light that used to be exciting. Also, right? I have also the promise that I said, eternity, still inside me, like inside me. I feel like this is the whole sentence. I have these two still inside me. What are those two? The light, the day's light that used to be exciting, the promise that I said, eternity. Still carrying inside. I still have those inside. Okay, so number 10. Okay, the next part is repetition. 5 is the same thing as 5. 11. It's literally one sentence. You probably know what it is, but we never had these lyrics before, so I'm gonna play. Pretty simple. Okay. So literally it's just one sentence. 날 불러줘, right? 날 is na plus R underneath. This is object, me. 불러줘. We went through that. 부르다 with favor. Please call me. Right? This is 줘 for me as a favor. Call me for me. Call me as a favor. So please call me. So I feel like he hasn't given up on her. The last one. Thanks for sticking around. If you like this type of stream, please give thumbs up. 같은 꿈, 같은 추억들. 닮아간 많은 습관들. 모든 의미가 너야. Alright. 같은 꿈. This is 같다 verb with adjective. So now it's adjective. 같다 is to be what? 같다 verb. To be same. This one adjective meaning just same. Same 꿈. Same dream. This one the same thing. Same thing. 같은 same what? It's describing this, right? Describing 추억들. 추억들. 들 has meaning of plural. Same nostalgic memories. Somebody asked me the other day 기억 versus 추억. 기억 is memory. 추억 is nostalgic memory. The same nostalgic memories, plural. 같다. This is to be same. 똑같다. 똑 has meaning of almost exactly. Exactly the same. 똑같아. 너랑 엄마랑 똑같아. You and your mom exactly the same. Has meaning of exact. Okay? So, same nostalgic memories. 닮아간. 닮아가다 with an adjective, right? 안녕, Ocean Discovery. Oh, first time here. Thanks for joining us. Ocean Discovery. I like that name. 닮아가다. 닮다, that's to resemble. When you see 가다, part of the verb means to become, resemble, to go resemble almost. Okay? To go resemble. 많은, another adjective. 많다. This is to be a lot. So, in English, you can think of it as many. Many 습관들. 습관들. Again, plural. What's the noun here? 습관들. Habits. Correct. Many habits, what? That go resemble. Describing this thing. We don't know this whole thing, think of it as just noun, like many habits, they go resemble. So we don't know if these nouns are object or subject. We don't know yet. 모든 의미가 너야. 모든 의미가. Every as an adjective. 모든, every as an adjective. 모두. This is a noun, everything, right? Or everyone. It could be person or thing. 모두, everyone, everything. 모든, every, 의미. We went through the noun before. Meaning, every meaning, subject, 너야. You is object with be verb. Right? Yeah. Shelly, are you still there? In this case, yeah is be verb in casual speech. After object noun that ends with a vowel. Okay, we went through multiple be verbs earlier. In this case, it's casual speech. Every meaning is you. So these nouns, I don't know where they belong. So maybe every meaning. So maybe almost we can think of it as comma, comma, comma. They're all equals to every meaning. Okay? Same dream, 같은 꿈. 같은 추억들, same nostalgic memories. 닮아간 많은 습관들, many habits that go resembled. 모든 의미가 너야, those all. Every meaning is you. Ocean Discovery, where are you from? Your Korean seems pretty good. Are you guys all doing well? This is the last part. Okay? I'm gonna play 12. Okay? Wow, nice. Oh, Billy. Korean, the Go Billy channel, right? Yeah, I like his YouTube channel. His channel is awesome, guys. What? Okay, so this one is the song that was requested by. Is the person still here? Ninim? I have to go through. Minnie, I got 7. It was requested by Minnie, I got 7. 그렇군요. There are a lot of American people here. Yeah, I see. Thanks, Helen. You're sticking around. Nice. Nikki, are you still there? Awesome. Thanks for sticking around. So I'm gonna do another live stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. I think I got a lot of requests yesterday for K-pop. I actually enjoy doing K-pop because, music is always fun. And I like to learn about more K-pop too. As you know, you guys know so much more than me. I'm learning from you too. If you want to request any K-pop or any type of content, leave it in the comment down below because I don't go through the live chat again. Please leave it in the comment down below so I know that who requested and when it was requested. Hi Genevieve. That's okay. So this stream will be reposted in my channel, so you can check it out later. And on the weekend, I do live stream at 12 p.m. because it's more for people. I think a lot of people cannot make it if it's too late. Like Helen and Nikki, they're living in Greece, so it makes more sense. And also Natalie, yeah, you're from Russia, so yesterday you're sticking around like 2 a.m., right? So thanks for sticking around. If you like this type of live stream, please give thumbs up and leave comments for what you learn. So it helps the channel to grow. Yeah, just type anything. If you didn't like something, leave it in the comment. If you like something, leave it in the comment. Yeah, so I see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. So I live in Canada, so it's same thing as Toronto time. So Eastern time. Thanks for coming on board here. For those of you who joined for the first time and who's been coming every single day. Thank you. Then see you tomorrow. 안녕.